Update skier position on the gameplay. Hello everyone, today we're going to create the while loop of our game, so the main runner of the game, and we're going to do this in two videos, and this is going to be the first video where we will state the way we're going to update the game frame, and after that we will check for the impact between the skier and the obstacles. So bear with me, it's quite an important lecture today. Now let's create the main while loop. So let's write while true for event in pygame dot event dot get. So for every event, the first thing I will do is to do an if statement. So if event dot type is equal to pygame dot quit, then we would like to quit the game. So pygame dot quit, that's it, and then sys dot exit. Now let's write if event dot type is equal to pygame dot key down. We would like to check what key we pressed, and if we pressed the left or the A key, what we would like to do is to move the skier left. So let's write if event dot key is equal to pygame dot key underscore left, or event dot key is equal to pygame dot k underscore a. So if these keys were pressed, the first thing I would like to do is the speed to be equal to skier dot turn, and the number will be -1. Okay. Then if event dot key is equal to pygame dot key right, or event dot key is equal to pygame dot k underscore d, then we will move to +1 or 1. So speed equals skier dot turn 1. So now once we stated how the skier is going to move, let's go out of this for loop and let's write skier dot move, and then distance plus equals speed 1. And now let's check. So if the distance is smaller or equal to 640, so we're still in the screen, and the obstacle flag is equal to 0, okay, so we didn't hit anything, then obstacle flag will be equal to 1. Then we write obstacle 0 will be equal to create obstacle, and here we do the same, 20 and 29, and this is how we add more obstacles once we progress with the game. Okay, and then we'll write obstacles equals to add obstacles, obstacle 0 and obstacle 1. That's it. Now if distance is higher or equal to 1280 and the obstacle flag is equal to 1, then let's write obstacle flag will be sent back to 0, while the distance will be minus equal the same number that we checked for, okay? And also, if we have this case, we'll create a for loop. So for obstacle in obstacles 0, obstacle dot location 0, location 1 will be equal to obstacle dot location 1 minus 1280. Then let's write obstacles 1 will be equal to create obstacle, so we're going to create a new one. Okay, then 19, and the num is predefined as I said, so we don't need to put number here. Let's then write obstacles equals to add obstacles, and here we have these parameters already done and estimated here in the for loop. So we're done with that, and we can exit of this if statement here. And note that these are separate if loops, so we separately check if the distance is higher than 640 or higher than 1280. Now let's create another for loop here. So for obstacle in obstacles, we'll write obstacle dot move distance, and we're ready here until now. So this is the beginning of our while loop. So now I actually want to do one test and try running the game. So let's write the update function here and try running the game, and then in the next video we'll add the impact checking. Okay, so let's write now update frame screen obstacles skier and score. Okay, and I also add clock and here cfg.fps. Okay, so this will enable us to run the game now and see what happens. So now we can run the game. Just here put in the bracket, so move distance. Okay, so we use here the variable distance to move our object, and go now here and run the game, and let's see what's gonna happen. So we see the main screen, and press any key. So once you do it, you should see this, like, so the skier now it's able to move everywhere, but you can see that it cannot interact with the objects, right? But at least until now the game is running quite well. So this is what we're going to do in the next video. So we already have the score, we have everything. In the next video I will simply state what happens when the skier interacts with the objects displayed on our screen. So that was everything for today, guys. Bear with me to the next and the last lecture, and keep coding.